Thank you, Sandra. You will hear immediately my voice is rather suspect. I'm hoping it'll hold on for about a minute and a half. I'm not actually going to give the prize. I'm going to explain about the prize. And I'm not even going to introduce the panel. Our moderator will do that. But to tell you more about the prize, how do we decide who is the best student? Well, it's not on personal choice in a sort of selfish way. We quite objectively decide by looking at the marks for the previous students who exited with distinction previous year. We add up their total marks, and whoever's got the top marks gets the prize. It's as simple as that. Having said that, of course, it represents a huge amount of work done by that student, and I can tell you that whoever wins the Best Student Prize has thoroughly deserved it. The prize this year has actually been won by someone on the book pathway. We'll hear more about that person later. The prize is £500, hooray! And we hope that makes a small dent in student debt. I'm sure it'll be put to good use. We couldn't give the prize if it were not for Macmillan, because Macmillan sponsor this course. And with that money, we're able to do some interesting things. The prize is conference and the drinks afterwards. It's here because Macmillan's sponsorship and kindness. And we can also use the money for other things, because in the second year, the students do some quite complex project management, the conference being one of them. But the other students are organised also into groups, and what they're doing is dreaming up ideas for books, creating the content, organising, planning, and finally making them. They make real books and real magazines, and every year I'm absolutely astonished by the quality. The work is very demanding, and I really truly believe is quite unrivaled amongst all the publishing courses in this country. But without Macmillan, we couldn't do any of this. Even a thriving, popular course like this cannot find those kinds of resources. So we are intensely grateful to them for doing this and for supporting us for a number of years. We invite them here tonight, of course, to be part of the conference and to give the prize. And our special guest tonight is Michael Barnard, who's the Deputy Chairman of the Macmillan Group. And we're particularly pleased that he can be here because Mike's support for this course has been constant and abiding, and he has given the very best kind of support, which is practical support. So I'm going to ask Mike to stand here and announce the name of the winner, and I'll ask all of you please to give him and Macmillan a very warm welcome here tonight.
Well, of course, I sponsor this so that I get a free drink afterwards. This is the film side. Actually, my links with the LCC go back a long way, because when I first joined Macmillan in 1974, I was sent off here when it was the London College of Printing to do a production course, and I found that quite a struggle because I didn't know much about production. But it was very well done, and I was given a lot of help. And in those days, this building was full of printing machinery and presses and hot metal typesetting. And it gradually moved over to, in those days, the technological innovation, which was phototypesetting, and has gone on to keep up with innovations ever since. So my links go back a long way, but the MA course, which is the most recent contact I've had with the LCC, is something that at Macmillan we think is one of the best courses available in publishing. We've supported it with great enthusiasm. We've taken into Macmillan several students off this course. And I recruited a student 3 years ago off this course who is still with us now, doing very well, has been promoted, having a good time, I hope. We're very enthusiastic about it. We want to continue to support it. We will do so. I think we've given Jill some sort of pledge into the future, and that will continue after her retirement. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. We have great respect for what goes on here. We think it works, we think it's practical, we're very enthusiastic about it, and we're very grateful actually to be allowed to participate in it. The second thing I want to say is to congratulate Keris Owen, who has won this prize. And I know Jill has told me about your work, Keris. She's a great admirer of it. She thinks you've done terrific things. And I'm really pleased to be able to give this to you. The only thing I would say is if the cheque bounces, don't blame me.